Hello there and welcome. I'm Dr. MD Ahmed. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at people who seem to have it all together, whether it's public speaking, networking, managing money, or even just having a big, fascinating friend circle and thought, that's not me. I could never do that. Well, you're not alone. A lot of people feel this way, and it is because society has taught us that certain talents are just natural. You're either born with it or you're not. And what if I told you that this is a completely wrong notion? That this belief is actually stopping you from growing. That the belief that says, she can do it, but I cannot. And today I'm going to share with you some fascinating research that completely shatters this myth. We will talk about actual studies, real data that show how skills like typing and skiing, once thought to be innate talents, can be broken down into learnable steps. And I am not just talking about theory. I will give you examples of how people who were average at these things improved dramatically once they learned the right methods. So stick with me because I will also be giving you a free exclusive memory technique session that you can apply immediately to improve your ability to remember and learn faster. But more on that later. Let's get into this eye-opening research and you will see how you can start mastering the skills you thought you never could. Society often reinforces the belief that some people are just naturally gifted, whether it is public speaking, persuasion, or even managing their finances. We see someone who is great at these things and think, that's just not who they are. I'm not like that. But this kind of thinking holds us back. And guess what? It's not the truth. Let me tell you about some actual research that proves this. Take typing, for example. There was a time when people thought being a fast typist was a natural skill. You either had it or you didn't. But researchers studied how expert typists worked, broke their techniques down into individual steps, and then taught those steps to average typists. And what happened? Those average typists got better. They got fast. All they needed was the right technique. The same thing happened with skiing back in 1950s. Researchers filmed expert skiers in the Alps, broke down their smooth motions into simple, repeatable steps, and taught those steps to average skiers. The results were incredible. Skiers who once struggled suddenly improved, not because they were born to ski, but because they learned the steps and applied the steps. Now think about something that might feel impossible to you right now. Maybe it is public speaking. Maybe it is making better friends, growing your network, improving your memory, negotiating a deal, or managing your money. How many times have you thought, that's just not who I am? Or worse, how often has society or even people around you reinforced that belief telling you, it's just not your thing, don't bother? I used to feel the same way when I was a student. I found memorizing and learning incredibly difficult. I would forget things easily and was convinced that only a handful of lucky people had the natural gift for remembering everything. I believed that lie for a long time, but eventually I realized something. These are skills that can be learned. And once I started learning the techniques, everything changed for me. In fact, I went from struggling with memory to breaking a Guinness World Record for super memory. And just recently, I was recognized as an times iconic legend in memory and cognitive development. So I am not just talking from theory. I know firsthand what it is like to go from being average to mastering these skills. And this isn't just about me. Let me share a story about one of my students who used to fail in mathematics, convinced that he just wasn't good at it. But when he learned how to approach studies using the step-by-step framework I teach, he cracked one of the toughest exams in India. the IITJEE without even going to a coaching institute. Today, he's an engineer running his own company in different countries. Now, think about what would have happened if he hadn't learned those techniques. What if he had stayed stuck in that belief that others can do it, but I can't? His dreams could have been crushed, just like many other dreams that are destroyed by this limiting mindset. So here's the thing. Those skills you think you don't have, whether it is public speaking, managing your money, negotiating, or even making new friends, are all learnable. Just like typing and skiing were once thought to be natural talents, they're actually skills you can master with the right techniques. And here's the best part. I am going to teach you how to start mastering one of the most important skills today, memory. I've put together a free memory technique session, and it is available for a limited time. All you have to do is click the link in the description to sign up. It's free as of now, and you will get access to one of my top strategies for remembering information fast. But don't wait. This is only available for a short time. And once we close the doors, it's gone. So if you have ever thought that other people are just born with certain talents, I'm here to tell you that is not true. You can learn these things, you can improve, and you can start right now by clicking that link, signing up for the free memory technique session, and unlocking your memory power. And by the way, this is exactly what we do at my seminar company, Fuel for Success. We take useful, beneficial skills and break them down, making it easier for you to learn and apply them. Whether it's sales, public speaking, academic excellence, business development, or even handling negative emotions like fear. We teach you how to master these skills step by step. And I want you to know that I am launching exciting new programs like Foundation X and Meditation X based on alternative education, designed to help you become the best version of yourself and achieve what you dream of most. I will see you soon. Until next time, take charge.